here, and I mean, we got family in. I mean, I should let everybody know that we are in the KTU Artist Interview Lounge. It's all powered by Celsius. We got our cans cracked up in here. Give it up for Gunnar one time,
Just
please.
cracked it open. Come on,
family in the studio. Yeah. Welcome back to New York, bro.
Man, I'm happy to be here.
And the smile is big because we're only like, at the time of this taping, a few days away from some new music, and I think that we should dive into where the heart is first, because this music here is gonna mean a whole lot. Gosh, man, it's gonna mean much more.
Yeah,
knowing what just recently happened, bro.
Yeah.
So how's the heart at this point in time?
The heart's good, man. I've just been trying to keep my head down and focus on the silver linings. And, we've been doing a ton of meetings this week, and there's a kind of a fine line that I've been saying where it's like, there's a point where I've been doing this 7 years, and music starts to get to a point where it's like really starts to feel like a job. And in January when my house and everything burned down, it was like I told my team, I was like, I just need a month and a half.
For sure.
Like I just need to focus and deal with my life right now. And the silver lining of it was like it completely reopened my like passion and drive and excitement for now what's coming. And there was the song that's coming out in a few days called Upside Down. I mean, that song I've been sitting on for 2 years, and just like it's been the song that we've all been waiting for the right time to put out. And I had a tour over this last summer that was really awesome and gave me a lot of momentum, and I was advent on just like, let's get it out. Let's get it out. Let's go on tour. And I'm a believer that everything happens for a reason. So for us to be in this situation now where it's like we get to be here, we get to do stuff like this with you and meet so many people face to face and really make those connections. Now the single comes out next week. We have the relationships, we have the kind of step-by-step build up to that. Got an album in June, and then tour in October, and it's such a better like line process than originally planned. So
it's crazy when, and as you say that, man, it's crazy when you think that you're ready at a particular time, and I don't know whoever is watching this or what anyone believes in, but when something of a higher power says like, hold on, fam, like now's not right, you're hit with this crazy hurdle, but only to reflect on what is most important at this point in time, and to feel even more secure.
More
in the
confident.
decision, more confident. All of those things, man. Has Upside Down taken a little bit more meaning, or even changed a little bit since after you only saw your guitar left? Did you go back and kind of
Yeah, I've gone back a few times, and I thought like at first I would be able to go find some shit in the rubble, and no, man, it's like it's the most surreal, crazy thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like it is, I mean, obviously the tragedy of like losing all the things that are personal to you, but like the biggest tragedy is the loss of community there, and it was such a special place and so many amazing people. And so I always like to say that I'll be able to get through it, and we'll just keep going step by step. But it's like the heartbreak is truly the loss of community. But in terms of Upside Down, it's like it's so funny you say that, because we were just in another meeting where I was talking about how as an artist, by the time a song really comes out, you're kind of at the point where you're like,
you're
on
over
to the
it.
next.
Yeah, you're on to the next. You've lived with it, like you said, for 2 years.
And we're artists, so it's like shiny penny. The new song's always the better song. And it's the first time in my entire career and like ever in my life where I feel like the music that's coming out right now and that's about to start rolling out, starting with Upside Down, is like I've never felt more connected to my music now. Like more connected than when I wrote it. And like Upside Down is like, it's a song that I wrote and I was super pumped on it, and it has a really awesome feel and vibe. And then it's like after the last 3 months, I'm like, I relate to this song now more than
so much more.
I'm like, how did I write that 2 years ago? And it means like exactly what I'm going through today. So it's pretty wild.
To revisit it and to be excited to know that although there was, as you said, personally, the lost community in the Pacific Palisades, and shout out to all the first responders and the men and women and everybody who was there to help, save, rebuild, continue to make sure what makes that part of California dope, to make it dope again. But also to know that you have the sense of community and the sense of your fans that were there for you,
Yeah.
that were okay and were, you know, to lift you up, to say like, yo, we understand that you need this month or two.
I know.
What's that like to have that connection to the fans?
I mean, it was really special. Like you know, when it happened, obviously my brain was thinking about like, I've got to be on the road in 30 days.
You dropped us a video like explaining and telling it, and we're like, man, as I saw that video, what was that, mid-February, I was like, bro, I understand, we understand, and thank you for wanting to do that and being willing to do that. But yeah, that's where your head was at. But you know what I mean?
And I give kudos to, like, you know, my team, my family. Like, you know, after a month had gone by and, you know, we sat down and I was ready to, like, you know, tell them like, all right, like, I think I can try to get through this. And they were like, hey, before we even start, like, we already moved tour. We want to prioritize you and your headspace and your, you know, your mental health. And like, and so then the next biggest fear was like telling, you know, everyone who had bought tickets and who was excited to see me. And I was blown away at how supportive everyone was. And like, you know, it's been so, it just makes you realize the things that kind of maybe pass over the top of your head every day about like how much people care and how much people are there for you when you really need it. And it's been really cool to like feel like I've gotten like a virtual hug from everyone being we'll see you in October, take care of yourself, and give us the music for when that tour comes.
Dog. Oh.
Yeah.
And to be able to, as you mentioned too, to be able to have even much more of a story and to live with these songs as the album is going to drop before the tour gets here in October. What do you envision those shows feeling like for you, dude?
I think it's going to be probably the most wild release of like passion, energy, anxiety, excitement that like I've ever experienced.
Hydrate, bro.
I'm going to try. I know. Everyone's like, I'm like, you got to take care of yourself. I'm like, what? What am I supposed to do? This is the highlight of my life. First headline tour, you know, doing so awesome venues and rooms. And like, it's nice. The album will be out, you know, 4 or 5 months in advance. So it's like, who knows what'll happen in that time span when the music kind of speaks for itself. But like,
yeah, because like the set change could happen. You know what I mean? A song could emerge that, you know, awesome. Connects on another level. Dude, how proud are you of these songs that we have yet to get, dude?
Man, I've like, as I said, I've never felt more confident and connected and just like passionate about the music. And I feel like I've, you know, I started in one place and then rebelled against what I was told to do. So then I went this, you know, on this side of the spectrum. And I feel like I've really come to a place where I know exactly what I'm doing. Like I know it's not like I'm throwing darts at a board. It's like I know the direction that the human that I am and the art that I'm going to create and the direction that the sound is going to be, the show is going to be, you know, like, I don't know. I've been doing it for, like I said, 7 years, and I'm still 23 and young, but like I do somewhat feel a little bit more like a veteran.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like
big time. Yeah. What would you tell 1 Second One Day?
God,
what would you tell that dude at this point in time?
Oh my God, I would tell him you have no effing clue what's coming down your pipeline, kid. Buckle up.
Do you think that he was ready? He was ready to, or would be ready to hear those words now?
No, God. You know how many times people told me patience. Yeah. It's like, no, like I'm putting this out and we're gonna tour and like, yeah, man. It's like, you know, the music industry is in such a cool place now where, you know, when I first started, it felt like it had to be instant or you weren't making it.
For sure.
And now we've got, you know, some of my favorite artists are like artists that are 3, 4, 5 albums in before
anything
they break and they pop off. Like, I mean, Jelly Roll's an incredible artist that I love. Like, I mean, he's crushing it, and you know, Sabrina's on album 5.
Can we say, matter of fact, can we talk about Jelly and the fact that we can't even call him Jelly Roll anymore? The dude is just
Jelly Stick.
You know what I'm saying?
He's getting
the
cut
dude
up.
is Jelly Stick.
Yeah,
that's what it is, man. Shout out to Jelly, man.
I love him.
What would you say to some of those artists that you call your favorites, but knowing that they're probably fans of yours as well?
I mean, if that was true, I'd be super pumped, and the goal is that this music reaches that level. And you know, I think the music industry is so cool because, like, of course there's a million different levels, but like at the end of every day, we're all just like artists trying to put our passion and our, you know, stories and emotion into music. And like, if I get to do that and the artists that I love and look up to hear my music, it's like, It's like the coolest thing in the world.
It's gonna happen if it hasn't already. You'll be surprised. That's what I really truly dig about, the connectivity of a cell phone and the fact that, that you quite literally can see these numbers. So, special when you're getting the ping of, yo, my song is. The numbers are getting run up in a place like Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, damn, we got a sold out show here. Gosh, man, where has been one of those cities or places that you were most surprised to know that you were able to connect with the fans?
That's a great question. On this last tour we went on over the summer, there were 2 cities that just blew my mind that I wasn't expecting to be, like, of course, you have LA and New York and Dallas. You have, like, the major market cities, but the 2 that blew my mind on energy and just intensity was Detroit, Michigan.
Let's go.
It was unbelievable. I think it was the loudest show of the tour.
Damn.
And then Denver, Colorado. I've never toured in Denver, and it was awesome.
That's sick.
So awesome.
Oh, gosh, man. Yeah, that just shows what the power of music is. It cuts through, and when it connects and when it means even more to you as an artist, and we as fans, we get to have and be a part of these conversations and hear from you as an artist to know that these songs connect for a special reason. That's why we sink our teeth and we stand even firmly 10 toes down, just like, yo, I'm here. And it goes back to what I said earlier, man. The fact that you took the time to get your mental, get your heart, the family is okay, and to move from this crazy disaster that happened, we were gonna be here regardless, man.
Yeah.
Like, these rooms are gonna sell out for a reason.
I know.
Yeah,
and that's super helpful, and it's nice to hear, because it's there's like always the fear of like, oh, if we move it, who's not gonna be able to come? And it's like, can't focus on that, and hearing those words from you is like, that's what I'm trying to focus on right now.
Nah, man. As we put a bow on this convo, man, we mentioned some very amazing artists. I think but I took it upon myself here and the song is called Upside Down. We're going to see if you can, and we can kind of see through the paper. I'm going to throw some of these names up here. We're going to see how quick you are with recognizing some of these artists with their names upside down.
Give it to me.
All right. Boom. I think we know this one.
Jelly roll, jelly stick. Jelly stick.
Jelly stick. There we go. Let's go with this one right here.
Lenny Kravitz, the greatest.
Tell me about Lenny Kravitz and what his music means to you.
Huge inspiration for me when I was kind of rebelling against the early music I was making.
Okay.
He's like got the most swagger and
I was
aura
gonna ask you,
effect of anyone I've ever seen in my life.
Is it because you also do workouts in leather pants?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
It's just, I wish I could pull off what Lenny can. But
That's
I just
that
think
dude.
he's one of the greatest.
I understand now. Yeah, Lenny, he is that guy. All right, here we go. Here's another one.
Miley Cyrus, one of the greatest as well. Best vocalist ever.
Wow.
Dream collaboration for me.
Okay. Would it be a ballad? Would it be?
I would do whatever she wanted to do. Whatever she wants. Yes, Miley. Yes.
Yeah, naked on a wrecking ball.
Yes, Miley.
There we go. All right. Here we go. Another one. Upside Down with Gunnar.
Tate McRae crushing it.
Give it up.
So proud, so pumped for her.
Yeah. Her career right now has just been amazing to watch grow.
She's the king of it all right now.
All right. Here we go. Last one. Let's go with this one.
Last one. Black Keys. I mean, another awesome inspiration. Attitude. Yeah. Grit, rawness. Love it.
All things that you infuse in your music, bro, is just, again, what every one of these folks do is they stay true, and they found that being themselves that's like the end all be all. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. And again, like I said, early Gunnar probably didn't want to hear like, just be yourself.
No.
But
so much pressure. And I think the key to my success is starting and will continue to be just like taking the pressure off of it and like letting the process be what the process is going to be. Trust the universe, trust, the people you surround yourself with, and like make the best stuff you can make, and then stop putting so much damn pressure on it and just let it be.
Who do I have to talk to make sure that I got a ticket when the show is here in the city, bro?
Yes, Miley.
There it
I'm your guy. I know a guy.
You know a guy.
Yeah.
You know a guy.
I would love for you to be there.
I'm done. It's it. Yeah,
awesome.
for sure, man. This is just a great reconnection. I just really I'm proud of the perseverance and just knowing it and being connected to California myself and just seeing so many of my family and friends going through some shit, bro. Yeah, but to know that you and it's the cliche way to say it, but like a phoenix rising from the ashes, man. Does the guitar have a name? Did you?
No, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to name it Burn or something crazy.
Seriously. But it's you. It's what you give us in your music, and can't wait, man. You got a couple of days until we get Upside Down, and the tour is going to be fire this fall, man.
And Maxwell's about to play it for you right here.
Done. There it is. All right. Yeah. I mean, hell yeah. Damn, dude, that was good. That was great. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Give it up for my guy, Gunnar.
Thank you, bro.
Love you, bro.
Much love, man.
That was fucking fire.